So welcome back everyone, maybe from the more main channel, LLVM 15 release summary. Here of course we want to test build this. Actually remember I probably even pre-test built that here somewhere, which of my many working copies that potentially has been. I should check that here maybe. No GB or something. I apparently have, so cleanest it. Yeah. Pity. Anyway, so this because what failed is already the RISC-V patch, and that is kinda upstream. I probably why does this not? GCC path. Wait a second. What did I build and why is it not there? Too many changes. Let's see. x86. LLVM. That explains the thing. I slightly wonder what data tested because that did not build. So that is upstream. I checked this already. Let's see. I thought I probably should have sent this upstream to get this credit for that because someone else did. I reviewed this already during the release candidate phase. I only slightly wonder where I have the other changes because I remember I pre-tested that, or did I revert that? What have I done here? Just some that stuff. Good. So then I didn't commit that. Find prefix from config unknown. What the heck? You can't make this stuff up. That is a new thing. Why is this happening? That is crazy. Of all things, which is maybe I shouldn't do this live. Somewhat tired. Welcome everyone of all this stuff failing. That is crazy. That literally just built with the previous version, and I think I test built some release candidate some week ago, although I don't have this changes here. By the way, from stealing other distributions packages, this stuff is still test onboarding. Although it's obviously not embarrassingly parallel, which test only, which probably I should do. That is crazy. CMake alert, CMake module, CMake list. Could not find requested file. Yeah. Recurring theme, the only constant is change and regressions, though. Did this not start building? Does it? It does not come with a CMake. This is a short warp. Actually, I wanted to see some real code issues, and not only that, immediately my mood is like, oh man, with what did we deserve that? That is so crazy. Then, all right, the other patch didn't apply, right? I'm puzzled and speechless. So maybe we should just as an orientation. What happened with Clang? Of course, Clang needs. So maybe verbose just to see some more stuff. That of course needs the same LLVM Clang version. Unknown command umbrella lit test suite begin. Why? Why do you not have a beach coffee or a recording studio or just a normal job where you... I expected a lot of breakage, but not CMake. I mean, we can see if... yeah, now we gonna need to freaking... Need to... Why does this not do something? It's already the latest version. Oh man. You can't mix this stuff up. It's probably, I would assume, LLVM Clang umbrella stuff. Actually, I remember, you know what? Did I not? I vaguely remember. It's such a pity that I must have somehow reverted that. I think I've done that already a week ago, now that I think about that. Why is here another T2 trunk? I remember there was a CMake download. Which obviously, why should stuff just build? Right, we had this previous video, not impressed by mono repository stuff. And yeah, here's some CMake, which is also super crazy. That, oh darn, where did I delete that? Where did I do that? I have too many machines. Darn, I remember I YOLO'd that. Why did I revert that, damn it? Okay, let's do it again. Or do I have already something prepared here? So I have multiple issues with this. First of all, in my opinion, if you download a recurring video, a previous video yesterday, I didn't even remember. It's probably my brain already intentionally forgets stuff like that, because obviously garbage collection, right? Garbage in, garbage out, and then first garbage in, first garbage out. I have a problem with that you need some additional like metadata, extra tool stuff. And the second thing is that they even name it CMake, right? They should name this LLVM CMake. It is super hilarious that the internet is polluted, like mirrors and stuff, with you think it's CMake, and then it just basically we even need to, like, basically, you know what, we recurrently do it like that. Because obviously we can't put it on our mirrors with CMake, which is, you would think big mega corporations working on this stuff should know their thing, like Apple and Intel and AMD. But yeah. Maybe it is actually in this T2 clean. What if I... Please prove me that I didn't... wait a second, did I just edit that in the wrong tree? Did I? Maybe I did this in... What a mess I created now. Oh yeah, CMake mod. Here is it. Actually, didn't make the shit up. I have it already. Okay, it's in trunk. Just didn't see it between all my other changes. But just now I didn't. I edited that in the wrong tree. Yeah, I said it in the previous video. I with all those massive changes, I have here too much, obviously. So I need some better storage strategy here. But how big projects can recurrently ship and release this subpar, imperfect, and completely inappropriately named stuff is beyond my understanding. So tar match themake and then move. Let's see if that does a thing. I also, alright, this version, so this should include long arch, which we pre-tested the other videos, so that probably we can commit this together, because the previous version, I didn't commit that yet because previous version didn't. Alright, I actually tested that as part of the long arch stuff. Now that makes sense. As little sense as this Clang CMake stuff makes. I wonder if we, because this still doesn't work because, although what is no error, couldn't find. Okay, so that probably we didn't move it to the right file. Because I did this for, what do we have here? Tar match move CMake sources modules to I need to check if it's probably in the wrong directory or something. Or otherwise change naming since the release candidate. Yeah, I wanted to see incompatibility with Rust and Mesa, and all we got is CMake stuff. But yeah, that is computer science in this day and age, or this is what the experts call their day job or stuff. And we call the only constant is change and regressions. So did we set, where's this plus something? Wait, did we? Maybe it is, where is it visible? Alright, where is match source file? Why is here no match source file? Oh, is this commented out? We are so clever. Nobody tell me that it's commented out. Ah, man, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Fingers crossed. By the way, do they finally? No, something more. I think it's further. No, it was here somewhere. Configuration done. Something we're building. Yay. So, despite all the fail, because end of day, brain is fried, COVID, and raising a child in these crazy times, and lack of sleep, and too much waste of time with random bullshit. I'm sorry for that. If we would have the first time, it took me probably 30 minutes to Google all this stuff together, right? This is already the fast pass of I Googled it previously and found this has some. I mean, who in their right minds comes to the idea that they have a CMake additional support stuff? I wonder if we need to add that to Clang as well, or if we need to install it somewhere. We'll see. But yeah, leave in the comments below how amazed. Yeah, I understand people get tired by my criticism and rant and stuff, but leave in the comments below how amazing this release technology and stuff is. Let's see, do they finally list MD 7950? Apparently not. I actually called them already, asked them, hey, company and YouTube and stuff, and can we pre-order this stuff? But they said, no, no, thank you, only what is listed. So yeah, because we obviously want to build 40% faster ASAP. Can't believe it, nearly 2 years we are on this 15 and 50X. Or other people call it one pandemic. So then we will see soon. We don't need to waste our time with random rambling. We need actually to package I wonder if it makes sense to make a WebAssembly repository here to group the stuff. So wasi, we need to finish packaging that stuff up from yesterday too. CXX. So now we just have a new version of that stuff. So, but I think I packaged that. Oh, by the way, yesterday we packaged and test built some of the stuff, and turns out I used the 2 new 2022. You can have 2 new wasi libc. That didn't, with all this additional stuff in place, that didn't work with generating bulk memory operations. So the Firefox bundled, because of course vendor bundled built in WASM2C didn't support that, so you had like unsupported opcode FA or FFA, hex error stuff. So yeah. So, but that stuff, actually I would need to see in which, why did I not finish it yesterday, except too much to do. Because what we obviously want to do here, why is, all right, I probably only test built it with muselips here. So we need to extract both. So basically, we need to quite alter the build here. Do we have, by the way, remove regx? I think we had. Yeah, I'll remove regx. Because this package unfortunately needs quite some. So we need an what do we call this? Or do we call this prepare downloads? I don't know. Because we also need to extract the other, so basically we can copy just what we similar to had here. And all right, we don't use function anymore, that is old-fashioned. So extract, oops, so ABI. And then we need to pre-conf or actually even more, actually. Also LLVM, actually, how did I think about this? It's crazy, it's just the same topic, it's hilarious. And then theoretically, let me think, yeah, I think for libc XX and ABI and LLVM, then that to that, I think. And actually, theoretically, you know what? How did we do that yesterday? Actually, it's so complex. This is so sad. Basically, change from our automatically extract the other. Maybe even disable most of the build. So so either we populate all libcxx and cxx ABI. Or we need to remove that, and then we also need like hook at post to make. It is hilarious. It's through what hops you need to jump through to build this nonsense. Also, some people love it. Also, some are fat fingered that stuff. I really hate when I fat finger. Just want the freaking default. 93% there. So we also need to, like, maybe we call the sources. That probably makes the most sense. And yeah, I guess we custom build all of this stuff here, otherwise it's a lot of custom quirking. I really hate packages that don't just freaking build with configure make install. So post make then build cxx ABI2, because otherwise it would be too easy. And we massively need to modify I mean, this crazy packages, we kinda even could disable all the T2 automatics, because we're basically with packages to build as crazy as this, we basically fight all our build auto magics the whole time. Hey, we built Clang. So that's interesting that Clang apparently does not need the CMake stuff. 50% already. At least something. The bigger question then will be Rust and Mesa. Most usually, I mean, Rust could be, but my experience usually so far had been Mesa needs the next major release for adopting that. Which is a crazy thing, right, with this complex times. Yeah, here, February, current Git 15 results in the following errors here. No kidding, still for June. It doesn't surprise me. Here's fix disable bug pointers, LLVM, AMD. Yeah, but just as I mentioned, pointer changes. How do these changes look like? Just some casting some stuff around, or where do I need to click for the changes? Detached merge. There's so many buttons. I always have the issue to. Oh, here changes. Maybe. Yeah, you don't see the forest between all the trees here. Okay, send context set opaque pointers. Okay, that is relatively easy. But so it doesn't look like it is merged unless there is another change for that. It doesn't really quite surprise me. The question is mostly how do we deal with that though? Because it doesn't make some, I mean, and that's a problem with distributions, right? On one hand, people want the latest and greatest and bleeding edge in performance, and we probably want to benchmark that. Probably should spend some extra minutes to benchmark and stuff, like how much faster Clang became, if any, or something of that sort. And basically it makes no sense to commit that in a broken state, and we obviously need to wait a bit. It's only problem this data has already auto-committed LLVM for some reason, because this could not have built, I think. I mean, given that data already committed here some stuff, most stuff, data should not have done this. Obviously, I guess there is some bug with all the changes. I probably broke something there, unfortunately. Given that data already committed most stuff, I probably will commit the rest. And I mean, we just had a release tag, so basically it's not ideal. And I probably also need to, yeah, so much to our microkernel. I need to probably implement some new auto update tags. For one thing, no update. For example, Python 2 shouldn't get updates anymore. So that build. I know we have LLVM cross-compiling that. Yeah, cross-compiling certainly not a bad test. Just that it's like 6 minutes of additional cross-compiling. Yeah, so I probably want data AI annotation for no update, and also for group updates to mark, not sure what the syntax should be, to only atomically update all of those of LLVM. Maybe group and then list all of them which are in the group simply, or something of that sort. It's a little bit repetitive, but what else you want to do? Or you could just call this group LLVM, mark them all, update group LLVM, but then you would need to read all those, like basically grab all the sources for what is in the group. Anyway, yeah, that's basically it for this video. Kind of, sort of, also. So wait a second, this is, I mean, we could, you know what, I pause the live stream, we are back in 5 minutes when it makes no sense to watch that. And then we see what happens with Rust and Mesa. I have a comment, Vim can also be compiled with Clang 15. I mean, usually most sources, like most exotic, not crazy sources, should have been able to compile with Clang for a decade. The only thing that did not compile with Clang, LLVM Clang, is stuff like bootloaders, grub2, Linux kernel for the most part, except especially x86 due to all the crazy hacks that accumulated in complex instruction set architecture that is x86. But ARM and others you could at times compile with LLVM Clang, at least with few or mild patches. Maybe in the meantime most things are mainstream. Anyway, I pause that here for a moment, back when more stuff built there. Implicit declaration function LLVM const udiff, exactly what we've seen, what was removed, and other such stuff. Warning, returning in function, something with the cost. Yeah. LLVM build load deprecated and other such stuff. So maybe, I mean, given that data has already partially committed this, and also cargo C++ wrapper fails, I would assume this must be, I mean, it built previously, so running C++, I would think that runs Clang. I mean, previously it did. I mean, yeah, LLVM record pass wrapper. Yeah, so that should be that, and that also error in Azan global metadata analysis was not declared. That's, probably if we Google that, Rust LLVM 15, Updating LVM, drop support for legacy PM with LVM 15. Yeah, probably. It's not directly that, but whatever. So what do post manager? New post manager, something. Yeah, fun stuff. So only constant is change. Recurring theme here. Keeping. Maybe. I'm not sure if changing the API and ABI of such major and vastly used infrastructure projects every year is really the right thing to do. Maybe, I don't know, I wouldn't want to work with these packages in that kind of way. I feel it's somewhat unnecessary to change that much. I would personally rather prefer some 2 year of API, ABI stability. You could always, like Linus Torvalds, call for innovation and cleanups and developers, but the reality is lots of works, lots of incompatibilities, and yeah, I now commit these incompatibilities because now we have partially committed it anyway. I wonder which were the others. Actually, these are quite some. It's not even super easy to commit now because we have so many other changes, because the only constant is change, and my working copies, dozens of working copies and hundreds of changes because so much stuff to do. Anyway, that's it for this video. I will try to finalize wasi libcxx, and it's a little bit inconvenient. Yeah, earlier I wanted to say it makes no sense to commit it, but no data has committed some. I probably commit these changes that are necessary and then revert all of them just to have it in the history, and one to then later, as mad as it sounds, but given it's 80% committed, better commit the rest. Revert it as once to have one revert to later revert again. Yeah. And certainly some data AI annotation to do. Anyway, leave in the comments what you think that is the state of that stuff. Hope you learned something. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Hope to see you soon for more, hopefully working stuff to come. And the microkernel, obviously, before people complain again.